Welcome everyone back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Naruto Shippuden, episode 83. What happened last time?
Last time was an epic episode. It was a really cool episode. Shikamaru dealing with the loss of his teacher, gets down about it, and then his dad gives him some advice, and then Shikamaru figures it out, deals with it, goes through the emotion, and then gets his head back in the game and starts planning. Really cool, using shogi, which he learned from Asuma, to plan out the fight and think of all the different ways things can go. Mm-hmm. Then also it was awesome to see that Choji and Ino were both just so ready for it. They totally knew Shikamaru was going to come up with an epic plan, and they were 100% in it, ready to go, full faith in whatever he has planned. And also, not motivated by revenge, not like, we're gonna go and do it. They were like, yeah, let's go, you know? Yeah. Like, they didn't seem to be,
it wasn't purely negative.
Yeah, they weren't driven by negative motivations, which was really cool. And then Tsunade stops them at the gate by herself, at like, I don't know, like 4 in the morning or whatever. And she's like, where do you think you're going? That was a bad impression of her.
I'm Tsunade! Sorry, I was just playing possum. What?
Her eyes, because Lady Chio. Oh. And she's like, I'm not gonna let you go in anywhere. She's like, she's like, well, because you're going for revenge and this and that. And then they're just like, you know, we're just gonna still go. And then her final reason for them not to go is that they don't have the proper numbers for a team. And then Kakashi just materializes out of the darkness and is like, well, actually, he has a busted up hand, and he's like, yeah, looks at it, yeah, Naruto doesn't need me anymore.
I'm sorry, did I hear a reason to abandon Naruto at his time of need? As his teacher?
I'm sorry, did I hear a reason to abandon my actual students? Yeah, sure.
Well, you know I'm always up for that. Alright, we're getting into this. Hope you guys like and subscribe if you enjoy our Naruto videos and want to see more of them in the future. And if you want to get ahead, you can go to patreon.com/boldcast to get a week ahead, which means 5 episodes of Naruto Shippuden, as well as uncut episodes of Naruto Shippuden, as well as OPs, OVAs, movies, live streams, etc. Go check that out. Link is in the description. Please consider checking that out. If you're already watching on Patreon, thank you very much for your support. We really appreciate it. And yeah, let's get into it. Support the official release. Netflix, Crunchyroll, manga. Come here to hear what we have to say, not just to rewatch the show or not providing this as a market substitute. Let's go. Naruto Shippuden, episode 83.
I think Team 7's the best team to send after him. My team. Because we've worked so closely with him in the past. We're the best choice.
Very sharp, Sakura. Just as I'd expect.
However, we have no way of knowing just when Naruto will perfect this new jutsu of his. Perhaps we should send a different squad.
I can always count on you to play devil's advocate, Tsunade.
Pass this on. Tell Yamato to have Naruto wrap it up in the next 24 hours. And tell him if he can't manage that, I'll have to send a different squad as backup. Right.
Little motivation? Are you sure that's wise, milady?
Shizune.
Okay, Shikamaru. Let's hear that plan of yours.
Actually, I'd like to tweak it a little, now that you're with us, Kakashi-sensei.
No problem. Go on.
I'll break it down into pieces with all the variations. So listen carefully, everybody. Memorize it.
I've decided to compose it into a song. So that it's easier to remember.
It would be so cool if they managed to get there before they were done sealing the two tails, because they'd have such a severe advantage in that situation.
What? Kakashi-sensei and the others have gone after the Akatsuki?
Yeah, they just left.
I see. And what did Lady Tsunade say about us?
She agrees that we'd be the best squad to supply backup. But she also said, in order for her to send us, Naruto will have to master his new jutsu, and quickly.
Master the new jutsu, huh?
Yeah, she says you've got the next 24 hours to wrap it up. Otherwise, she'll go ahead and dispatch another squad.
Just 24 hours. Huh.
Okay, Naruto. Don't finish it, and then maybe they'll send Team Guy. Oh shit, he's eating them.
I didn't want to eat that!
I'm scarfing him down.
Naruto.
Okay, Captain Yamato. What are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
So that's the plan. Use this when you get a chance, Kakashi-sensei. Please hold on to it until then.
Understood. The way he quickly modified his strategy to accommodate my addition to the team. Very impressive indeed.
It's the best I could come up with. Once you've got it clear in your minds, run through a mental simulation of it at least 3 times. That's important because, as you guys know, visualization training can make all the difference.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
Right.
Now then, the first thing we have to do is pick up their trail.
Their trail? Oh yeah, right. You mean go back and find the path they took from the fire temple to the collection office?
That's right.
Oh.
We might be able to pick up their footprints and scent from the trail they left.
Let's give it a shot.
Right.
It's so sad. She seems so cool.
It is set. Yeah, she really did. They really did a good job of making you think that she was just gonna this is gonna be Gar Retrieval Arc Part 2.
Now the Two Tails has been sealed away as well. Only 4 more to go. Finally. Let's go to the leaf, Hidan. The leaf? Kakuzu, Hidan. If you're really headed for the leaf, a word of warning. There's a Jinchuriki there named Naruto Uzumaki. Be careful if you run into him. Oh, is that right? So says the little weakling who failed so miserably and had to have his own arm reattached by Kakuzu. Better losing an arm than his head. What? Hey, Kakuzu, whose side are you on anyway? Hey, I thought we were partners. Partners are supposed to... Shut up, Hidan. Let's go.
So Datara's got an arm back.
Yeah. Of course he fucking does.
3 whole days. I'm so ready to rampage.
Man, I hope those guys are still there.
Cash cow. Hey, Kakuzu, where are you going? The collection office is over this way.
What are you, an idiot?
What do you mean by that? What are you doing?
That scar on your neck is embarrassing. Cover it up.
Hey, look at that. It's my headband. You went to the trouble of picking it up and keeping it for me. I'm touched. You're a pretty nice guy, Kakuzu. You know that?
Shut up. Come on, let's go.
It's like all their conversations.
Wait up. Let me put it on at least.
Imagine if he just got so mad at him, he just decapitated him, put his head in like a bag, and then carried his body around.
What do you suggest we do now?
Remember what they said?
We'll be back in no time.
That's what they said.
But what
But
they
wouldn't really be
meant
stupid enough
was
to
they're
refuse
never
to-
going back there again.
How do we find them?
That's how up there.
I'm on it.
It's a pretty cool place. That's really cool. It's really cool she can do that to animals.
Mm-hmm.
Headed straight for the leaf, just as we thought.
What happened? Are you all right?
Oh man, that was close.
Did they spot you?
I think we're okay. They're taking a different route, just as you predicted. If we head northeast, we'll run into them. It'll take about 10 minutes.
What do you mean you don't think they spotted you?
What the hell was that about?
It was nothing. Nothing at all.
Then let's keep moving.
Right.
What?
What was the point of that? It's like it didn't happen for either party. Why
Except
even
it
have
did.
that thing where he like goes to jump scare us if he doesn't think it's anything? And
I mean, he
Eno
obviously
doesn't
thinks
report
it's
it.
something, but I don't know what Eno's talking about.
I wonder if it's actually making that noise.
I know.
It's already happening. Welcome to Naruto, where the fights actually happen now.
Oh shit, his weapon
sight.
is destroyed.
Ha! We won't fall for that trick again.
Hidan above you. More paper bombs. Hidan, look out!
It didn't detonate.
We've been had.
That's pretty cool.
Out of possession shuriken jutsu. Achieved.
How did you do it when I got your shadow?
What I threw at you were chakra blades.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Not only do they absorb the chakra nature of whoever wields, they complement and augment his jutsu.
What the hell is this kid talking about, Kakazu?
Will you shut up, you idiot?
The chakra blades become an extension of his jutsu. So you
Isn't that
cool.
fucking
That's
so
so cool.
badass?
aiming for your shadows the whole time.
Shikamaru is so smart for figuring that out.
A little memento of the man you killed.
That's cool.
So these paper bombs are fakes. Now I see. The first set of paper bombs on kunai knives were meant to mislead us, to make sure that we would try and elude the second set, attached to chakra blade. By allowing us no time to think, he was able to pierce our shadows and paralyze us. Quite the little tactician, this one.
Right then. It's time to finish this.
Hey, what's wrong with you? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? Hey, you know what I think? Things are looking too good for us. You know what I think?
Yeah, you're right. As a matter of fact, by my calculations, it's all over for you two. Right now.
Nicely done. You fool.
Hey, what's going on now? What are you doing?
Just want to get it right. I need to be sure not to mess up our order of attack again. This time, I'm gonna see to it we finish this once and for all.
What do you think he's doing?
Putting him back towards Kakashi.
Damn.
Or if he can kill the other guy using his, like, kill him using the ritual of his own thing somehow.
I never forget a face, kid. Someday I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Oh man, you really don't get it, do you?
Yeah, just this.
All right.
What on earth?
I never expected his arm to be able to function independently from his body.
How could you?
But how? Wait. Yeah. When I attacked him with the paper bombs, he must have hidden his arm in the ground under cover of smoke.
That's so creepy.
It's
pretty fucking creepy.
Each of these Akatsuki has unique powers.
You'd be wise to retreat and plan your next move. That is, if you're smart, unlike my partner here.
Yeah, there's still 3 other people out here.
mean, unlike my partner here, huh? Just what I said, you idiot. I can't control my body! What's wrong with you? Damn it.
Now, Joji, now!
Spiky human boulder. Wow, really? Okay, what'd you think of that episode?
Another epic episode.
Really
They-
moving along.
They sealed the Two Tails, which is kind of sad because she seemed really cool. They did a really good
Mito
job
ni.
of making her like have a really nice design
They
and
distinguished
seem
her
really
enough.
cool.
Yeah.
So that it like makes it feel like you actually lost something.
Yeah.
Not just a rando like
Throwaway character.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're on there. Kakashi just once again I don't know what Shikamaru gave him. It looked like a little like it looked like I don't know, like a little weird needle or something. I don't know what that was, but anyway, had an awesome plan of using Hedon's as a weapon for Shikamaru, which is so cool because Shikamaru is more of a ranged fighter, but he can actually, if he takes over the right person with the right weapon, he can become absolutely deadly in close combat while still being super far away.
Yeah.
Epic move. We haven't seen that before, but that's really cool. It just sucks that Kakuzu was one step ahead and detached his arm, which I still don't know what those weird strings are. It looks so gross. Look like weird worms and also like wires. I don't know. It's
Neither do I.
it's super creepy, but they obviously had more than one plan. Like, so they're still going on, and it was really smart of Shikamaru they made a really big effort for him to be the only one that those two saw, and it acted like he was there by himself.
Yeah.
Which would have been believable as well because he was the only one, like he was seemingly the most invested when they fought previously.
Yeah.
So for him, if he had just showed up by himself, that also would have been perfectly believable to them, not knowing that his whole thing is strategy and being prepared. So that's pretty cool. But obviously Choji's there and Kakashi is waiting to jump in whenever the opportunity arises. I still don't know what that thing with Ino of like, yeah, I don't think they noticed us. What are you talking about? You possessed a bird, and then Kakuzu looked at it and killed it.
They just wanted to have the tension. That's just I don't like that because it's just bullshit. They just wanted the tension of like Kakuzu almost figuring it out and like having a jump scare moment and like but him not fully figuring it out so that they could continue the plan as normal and like having this moment of like, oh, is Ino gonna be okay? But it's total bullshit. It's as if it didn't happen at all because
Ino isn't even like, oh, I think they might be onto us.
he almost tried to grab me as a bird. I think he realized something's up. But yeah, she's fully acting like, no, I don't think anything happened. And then Kakuzu's like, yeah, it was nothing at all.
And then like 5 minutes later,
it sounds like he's just not telling Hedon, but it also is like, no, he's literally just saying
because
it was nothing.
then later he gives Hedon a head up.
Yeah.
A heads up when he can sense the shadows coming.
Yeah.
So
it
was
didn't happen.
Literally pointless.
It didn't happen. It essentially didn't happen. Yeah, anyway.
Either way, good episode. The fight is started.
Yep.
Not going fully according to plan. Imagine how cool it would have been if Shikamaru just sliced him.
Yeah.
Just immediately just goes in there and kills them both instantly. Of course, that wouldn't be as interesting because then we wouldn't actually see Kakuzu like really fight.
We also saw the chakra blades, which was cool.
Yeah, I almost
shadows.
forgot about that. That was really cool. That's really awesome because it's really awesome that Shikamaru was smart enough to figure that like a different application of them. Because obviously they wouldn't suit him it wouldn't suit him to just have them and use them the same way that Asuma did.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be nearly as useful to him. But when he can use them as basically like a pin
A remote
to just pin their,
yeah.
if he hits their shadow, then they're stuck there.
Yeah.
That's an epic move and also so useful for him because then he can use them exactly how he just used them there, where he doesn't need to send out a shadow so sneakily. He can pin them and then send out his shadow when they can't move. So that's a really, really useful thing for him, and it's awesome that he's reusing Asuma's blades and making sure that it was also an epic message to them because they would recognize them like as soon as they stick in the ground and they don't go off, and it's the blades of the guy you just killed.
Yeah.
That was a really epic moment.
It was really epic. And Naruto has 24 hours to perfect the jutsu, or Tsunade's picking somebody else. So he has a nice ticking clock to motivate him. And we're gonna see how that goes next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction and review to this episode of Naruto. We're moving right along. Check us out on Patreon if you want to see that early. If you're watching on Patreon, thank you very much for your support. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. See you next time. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.